What if I told you one of the most terrifying serial killers in history used charm, not violence, to capture his victims? A man so persuasive that people didn't see the danger until it was too late. Welcome to the horrifying world of Ted Bundy. Today, we dive into the life of one of America's most infamous serial killers, a man whose charm hid a horrifying darkness. This is the complete history of Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was born on November 24th, 1946, in Burlington, Vermont. His mother, Eleanor Louise Cowell, was unmarried, so Ted was raised to believe his grandparents were his parents, and his mother was his older sister. This family secret would shape much of his complicated and fractured identity. As a child, Bundy struggled socially. He often felt isolated and misunderstood. Though he appeared polite and intelligent, early signs of disturbing behavior, such as voyeurism and petty theft, began to show. Bundy attended multiple universities, eventually studying psychology at the University of Washington. Outwardly, he was clean-cut, charming, and confident. He even volunteered at a suicide hotline, where co-workers described him as calm and compassionate. But beneath this facade was a growing darkness. A painful breakup with a woman nicknamed Stephanie Brooks would deeply affect him. Many future victims looked eerily similar to her, a chilling detail investigators later noticed. The year was 1974, the beginning of Bundy's confirmed murder spree. Young women began disappearing around Washington state and Oregon. They shared common features: slim, long brown hair, and parted in the middle. One of the most alarming cases was at Lake Sammamish State Park, where Bundy lured two women, Janice Ott and Denise Nuslin, on the same day by pretending to have an injured arm and introducing himself simply as Ted. Witnesses gave police a detailed description, and for the first time, Ted Bundy became a suspect. Bundy moved to Utah for law school, but the disappearances continued. Among his victims were Nancy Wilcox, Melissa Smith, and Laura Aim. His downfall began when he attempted to kidnap Carol Duranch, posing as a police officer. She escaped, and later she helped identify him. In August 1975, Bundy was pulled over by police. Inside his Volkswagen Beetle, officers found handcuffs, rope, masks, and other suspicious items. He was arrested and soon convicted of kidnapping Carol Duranch. But Bundy wasn't finished. What followed next shocked the nation. While awaiting trial for murder in Colorado, Bundy escaped. Twice. First, he jumped from a courthouse window. 6 months later, he cut a hole in the ceiling of his jail cell and walked out. From there, he fled thousands of miles to Florida. On January 15, 1978, Bundy committed one of the most horrific attacks in American crime history. He broke into the Chi Omega sorority house at Florida State University. Two women, Margaret Bowman and Lisa Levy, were murdered. Two more were severely injured. Just hours later, he attacked another woman, Cheryl Thomas. His final victim, 12-year-old Kimberly Leach, was abducted a month later. Bundy was arrested in February 1978 after being stopped for yet another traffic violation. He gave a fake name, but investigators quickly identified him. His trials became national media events. Ted Bundy famously represented himself, relishing the attention. He even married a woman, Carol Ann Boone, inside the courtroom during trial. In 1979 and 1980, Bundy received 2 death sentences. As the execution date approached, he began confessing to more murders, eventually admitting to at least 30 across multiple states. Experts believe the true number may be far higher. On January 24, 1989, Ted Bundy was executed in the electric chair at Florida State Prison. Crowds gathered outside, cheering, celebrating the end of one of America's most infamous killers. Bundy forever changed the way investigators study serial killers. His case helped shape modern criminal profiling and interstate police cooperation. To this day, Ted Bundy remains one of the most studied and disturbing figures in criminal history. If you found this documentary informative, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dive true crime stories. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.